Sorry about the brief pause there. We're going to get right back to it now. Try and land all 5 of these shots on. Meant to mute my microphone and I paused the game again. It's one of them.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From perpetually sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, it's live opening round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is called the People's Open. Enthusiastic crowds have been the norm. 700,000 fans expected through the turnstiles this week. As we check the early leaderboard, Tommy Fleetwood is on top. He's off to a 4-under start. So Frank, week 4 here on the PGA Tour, and so many folks around the country and here in Scottsdale eager to get that first look at our featured golfer who has taken the tour by storm here early on. 2 wins in 3 tournaments. That's an accomplishment for anyone. For a rookie, it is unbelievable.
And now they're going to play in front of 800,000 people over the course of 4 rounds. So that alone will be quite incredible. But as you said, 2 out of 3, that's an old Meatloaf song, isn't it? 2 out of 3, ain't bad.
So another event getting underway here, Frank, and we look at our featured golfer coming in fresh off another victory 4 short days ago. You know, it's funny what confidence can do for you. Early in the season, you're probably just hoping to try and make some cuts, contend once in a while. Now you're coming into tournaments as one of the favorites to win.
As long as you don't get ahead of yourself, because, you know, there's that sort of phrase, you can be a little too cocky. Confidence is a good thing, though. I just think take a little step back. I mean, all the back slappings finished. You won last week. Remember how you did that. Remember how well you played. What got there? There was a series of good shots. So Thursday, you've got to start doing exactly the same with that same attitude.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Such a thrill playing in the Masters as a professional for the first time. Frank, if you could take me back through your first round, your first tournament, what do you remember most about that experience?
Good and bad, really. It was the first cut that I missed as in a major championship. But in those days, they didn't use the top 50 of the world rankings, so I really didn't get into my sort of early mid-30s. But I don't really want to talk about my first round, but by virtue of that, I got drawn with the late, great Arnold Palmer on the Friday, and, you know, I sort of wanted to get out of town as quick as I could, but I watched the great man play the golf course, and I saw lines that I never, ever saw when I played my practice rounds. I got to play alongside a guy that obviously had put on a green jacket more than once. And while that was a Masters I'd like to forget for different reasons, the very next year I finished 4th. So I credit that to my rookie year and playing with a man that basically could play the golf course backwards in Arnold Palmer.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going,
gone,
goodbye. Finished off for par, he with the second, and he'll stay at level par. You know where we are because you can look to the right. We're in the desert. You want to keep it out of that. If you do, with a good tee shot, absolutely a chance to get home in 2 and maybe jumpstart the round with an eagle 3. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
Boy, that's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
putter not having a good round.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Just 5 feet left. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is. This can be a tough hole, this par 4 fifth at 470 yards. It is made considerably easier if you pound your drive. And you need to hit it long and straight. From there, you'll have a chance to access the whole location and maybe make a birdie. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
The fifth always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
This could be a good one.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Now this for birdie.
Well, then all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart?
issues there. Big tee shot in the short grass. Now from just 94 yards out, this his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Got it there, but not quite on target. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front, really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Some kind of putt, perfect speed, perfect line. He's in for a birdie. Now here at the par 4-8, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg, and because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8. Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, the key here at the par 4 ninth as you close out this front side with the 453-yard hole is to keep it away from those 2 bunkers down the right-hand side. If you do that, then you have a pretty clear approach shot. Keep in mind, there is a ridge that sort of bisects the middle of this green. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
We really needed to look at that pin sheet because the flag's in the back. You've got to fly that ball further up the green if you expect it to finish up close.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right, and you have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play. That's going to be into the rough right behind the big stadium structure at 16. So a poor tee shot at 10. Now he's second.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. This is a terrific hole here at TPC Scottsdale. The 11th is 472 yards and a par 4. You can see you don't want to hit it left because water goes down the entire left side. Need to hit it long, need to hit it straight. And the best spot is to be down that right side of the fairway. That one up the right side. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the whole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 2 under. Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the screen. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. Well, a good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Okay, that's on the green, but this carries well past the flagstick, so a long putt coming up. This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie.
No way! Yeah!
Sensational, what a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to...
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing and a big drive as well. Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
12 feet still to go. That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll stay at -3. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
This for birdie now at 14.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just one shot off the top spot. For tournament golf, this is one of the exciting holes, the 15th here at TPC Scottsdale. It's reachable at 553 yards, but it is also a nightmare if you hit your second shot. You can make a big number here. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
A 4-footer here for birdie. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 5 under. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second. It is par 4. Okay, on the green, but let's go leave a putt that will get your attention. Now this for another birdie.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Just going to sneak on by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway.
Now that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. You realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will be an opening round 66. That's some good playing. This a good position to be in after day one for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator.
That's it for this episode. Catch up with us next time when we'll be going into day 2 of the tour. And yeah, thanks for following. We'll see you then.